information by Customs and Border Protection says arrests at the border have dropped dramatically. Officials say it's because of the crackdown on migrants traveling through Central and South America. Now, the White House is looking to build up to 450 miles of new border wall by the end of next year. KUSI's Dan Plant is live from the border with more on this story. Dan?
Yes, good evening. In fact, somebody just whistled at us from the other side of the border. Mexico is right there. So this is, let's start with this, because this is the newly constructed border wall. As you can see, it is a big one. It goes all the way up, and only the bldw can pan that high. But that's 30 feet all the way to the top with those anti-climbing plates that they're just putting on right now. That's the welders we saw today. But as you pan down, you can see there's the road in between and there's the primary wall on the Mexico side. So this area of the United States, as they say, is now the most secured border area in the United States. But if you hear the CBP commissioner talk today, this is the very beginning. Take a look. Even though the border wall has not been the lead story lately, the project is moving ahead and things are slowly changing out here. In San Diego, all that's left are the finishing touches. More than 16 miles from the ocean to the mountains, San Diego is now the most secure border town in America.
What I can tell you as a CBP commissioner, every single mile of wall that is built, this country is more safe. Every single mile of wall that's built, it allows the Border Patrol agents to exponentially increase their capacity to do their job.
And it appears that job is getting a little easier, partially because of that wall and the new border system. Apprehensions are down 22% from July to August, and even bigger if you go back further.
The August numbers reflects a 56% reduction from the peak in May, which you recall was over 144,000 individuals.
As of today, about 65 miles of fence has been built, some new, some replacing the old. But the president is moving ahead with bigger plans by 2020.
We're anticipating by 2020 about 450 to 500 miles.
As you've heard, this is a border system complete with cameras, sensors, walls, and access roads. While that part is moving ahead, Congress has not moved at all. The asylum system has needed fixing for decades.
Congress must absolutely act to pass meaningful legislation to address the loopholes in our current system if we're going to have a durable, lasting solution to this crisis.
Unless something changes, President Trump will look for other ways. The Supreme Court recently ruled he can use money intended for the military to build that wall.
This president and this administration, we keep having to go outside the box within the current legal framework to come up with new initiatives, new policies, new regulations, because this Congress won't do their job.
All right, back out here live next to the brand new border wall. There's a couple of other things, obviously. There's a lot of factors that play into the numbers going down. One of them is the fact that Mexico is now cooperating in a way they never have before with those 15,000 troops that they claimed to send up and basically stop people from coming up from Central America. That is one of the things. So let me show you this very quickly. Got about 30 seconds. I wanted to show you how this all works. This is the new wall, and this goes 16 miles all the way from the ocean up to the mountains in Otay. And as the bldw walks along, this is the original wall, if you want to call it that. It's old corrugated steel from the Vietnam War. They used to use it as landing mats for the Navy and the Marines. And then the next incarnation was this stuff, because the Border Patrol said, we need to see through because these folks are attacking us with rocks and we can't see them until it's too late. The problem with seeing through it is you can actually cut through it. As you can see right here, all this patch job right here, lots of folks have come through and broken through. So all this stuff is going to be gone. All of that matting from Vietnam War is going to be gone. And this whole area is going to be that 30-foot wall backed up by the 18-foot wall, backed up by the road and the systems in between, including the sensors and the cameras. So this area, once again, the most secure in the United States. And I know a lot of folks in the administration would like to say that about a lot of other areas. And currently, according to the CBP commissioner today, they are working on it. So that's what's happening, you guys. A little update on the border wall out here.
We appreciate
right
it,
in our
Dan.
own backyard.
All right, brother.
You
Thank you.